Okay, I think we're live. This thing had to update. It took like 15 minutes. Let me hear myself so I can tell if I'm broadcasting. Alright. So yeah, a couple things. This had some kind of massive update. Hopefully it'll fix some of the fucking glitches we ran into last night. Excuse me. I'm a little coffee tonight. You're going to have to excuse me. By coffee, I don't mean the caffeine bean filter drink. I mean vomiting of lungs. Also, alright, look, don't tell anybody. Where is it? I saw... Huh. That's funny. I saw on somebody else's stream that they could alter the power of their weapons. Maybe that was a PC only thing? Oh no, here it is. Okay. Oh Jesus, okay. That's been pissing me off. Okay. No, I'm not gonna auto win quick time event. I could. I should. No, I'm not even close to the end. I think we're on chapter 10 or 11. And it's gonna take a couple of nights, and I'm only streaming for like 2 hours tonight. Exploration dot? What the fuck is that? Okay. That's funny. I was seeing a damage thing on somebody else's stream, and I don't see it here. But I do like that. Now it won't break the fucking lock. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What is that doing? Restore defaults. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a PC only thing. I was seeing a damage adjusters. Alright. So we only have like 2 hours tonight. Hopefully we can get Drax back tonight. I have personally seen... We don't even have the last... We just got the third weapon berry of the 4. So, we, I don't know how many chapters there are. I have a friend, I was on her Extra Life stream on Saturday, and she was on chapter 14, and was on an ice world.
What the butt?
It's like the beginning of Space Odyssey.
Welcome to the astral planes, Snorlord.
So we're back
Teleported us?
with Mantis trying to fix
You're still comfy cozy with
Drax.
me. I just merged your minds.
Merged our what?
I gave no consent to this, Planescaper.
She's not big on asking permission. It's all pretty sure this and fate of the galaxy that.
Don't you get
It's interesting that Adam Warlock...
Your gold hands are all over this mess.
What's that supposed to mean? I thought this guy was how we cured Drax.
Cure and cause can coalesce.
Oh, Lord. The Adam Warlock's a really... Is that his head? Are we walking into his brain?
Drax? So we're going into Drax's head. Literally.
Oh, it's like
Maybe
we're
he's
doing a
in there
Psychonauts.
somewhere. Find him and convince him to come back to reality.
Mantis, please tell me we're supposed to be going into the bright light.
Pretty sure. You need to reach the heart of Drax's promise. Much
Oh,
deeper
the
than
skin
I've ever
texture's
seen.
getting a little
If you've
too
never seen it,
graphic.
does that mean it never happens?
Hope not. Just keep going. And if we lose contact, listen to Amy Winsock.
She means you.
Quite clearly.
Like, I'm not a... Adam Warlock's a very weird character, and he's definitely
This is
been
Drax's
changed over
promise?
the years.
Mine was a lot less downery.
This is just the doorstep. Poor
I
guy
can't
is stuck here,
jump.
reliving the loss of his family.
Your friend's fear and pain primed him as prey,
What do you know about it, Goldilocks?
more than I mind.
There's the big galoot. That was
This
easy.
is just an echo, little fuzzy. Part of poor Greenie can never...
I'm not the only one that hears that, right?
Hey, Thanos!
We got a runner.
After him, Starlight! I don't know this part!
Drax!
Whoa, okay. That's a long way down.
I don't think that
Yeah, but
matters
it's the
here.
psychic
Ladies
plane.
first?
Yeah.
Rank before gender.
Please be something soft down there!
Dude, you can literally fly if you want to. There is no limit to the astral plane. Did they manage to sneak a
Not
Thanos
Drax.
boss battle in here?
Thanos.
Oh,
Bet
he's
you
dressed
weren't
like
expecting a
Steppenwolf.
family reunion. Hey, Gamora.
I'm going to enjoy this.
What the fuck?
Hope the rest of you are as ready for this as I am!
Drax really killed this guy?
Okay,
Allegedly.
he's just a charger now.
Better than therapy!
Maybe still consider therapy.
It'll be a slice!
Have fun beating up your dad, Gamora.
Easy,
Oh.
Rocket.
Okay,
Not so tough after all.
Something's not right.
this is not gonna go
Failed to
good.
fathom
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
rules
say.
of this realm.
Oh,
What the?
cute.
Okay, that's new. That's new, right?
Think I'd remember there being two of them.
Twice the ugly, twice the target practice.
Hey, Goldie, don't suppose you want to lend a hand?
Okay, might have probably wanted to save that.
It is a futile foray.
At this rate, we're gonna be outnumbered!
It's like he can't be killed.
As far as Drax is concerned, he probably
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You're giving in to poor
When did they become
Greenie's
Quicksilver?
obsession. Only by letting go can you move on.
It is a destined defeat.
Whose side are you on? I thought you'd never ask!
Stick it to a brute!
Guys, a hint!
Power shot.
Oh, crap!
Really, Gamora?
Ready.
That's why I'm here.
Thanks for the assist.
That's why I'm here.
Next time, you're on your own.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy.
Oh, great. Thanos is Madrox and multiple manning. Getting annoying.
Abandon the obsession. Beer, butt, yak, and more nonsense.
Chop, chop, Gamora. I can't.
Ow.
Whoa. Hey, what's happening?
Wait, he
That's
fucking
right,
one-punched me? Are you kidding me? Ah. Achievement unlocked, Titan Slayer. Survive the manifestations of Thanos.
Hey, we ain't dead.
Mantis, I think we did something, but I don't see Drax. Mantis?
It's because we're in his head.
Soothsayer holds no sway here.
Hey, yeah, where were you during
Trespassers on
that, Adam?
tainted land.
Guess that means we're in the right place.
Oh, good. Not creepy at all. Hold up! Look!
I bet I could beat you to the center.
Are you so keen to usurp your father, little one?
You're scared to race me.
Not so fast, little one.
Drax! Wait up!
Star-Lord doesn't get the astral plane. Now, see, why is this here? We couldn't possibly be pick up
There he is again.
shinies
Drax,
on
buddy!
the astral plane.
Wait up!
Forced to follow fools.
Damn it!
I can hear you, little one.
Played pawns on a board built by your opponent.
You got a better idea? I'm all ears.
Yeah, really.
Assuming we ever
Adam
catch
Warlock's
him,
as
what
pompous
then?
as
I'm
ever.
working on that.
Left, little one.
Huh? You can see
Your
me?
friend is too far fallen to be willed back by words.
For someone who's been nope.
There! Look!
Hey, how did you beat me?
Because I am your father.
Luke.
You've been playing in your mother's garden again.
I was hunting.
Hunting dirt?
No, I chased it, but it was too quick.
Only fools rush forward. A hunter waits. Chooses her moment.
Drax.
And then murders.
Papa? Are you alright?
Drax, come here, ya. It is time to come home.
What the flark is that?
Oh, come on. It's that fucking monster thing we've been fighting the whole game.
Your mother waits.
Insidious succubus! Release your thrall!
Guess we're not in Kansas anymore.
Flark are those?
Oh, what in
Spawn of
the
shadow.
blue fuck?
Snuff their source while I widen our
They're
way.
coming from those nests!
Jesus. And they don't stop.
Down! The rift relents. Raise the remnants that I might prize our passage. Will, you get all those gnats?
Pretty sure that's a no! Careful! Keep at it!
Okay. Oh, okay. They do have little beacons.
Don't pop a blood vessel. I have purchase. Prepare to be pulled within. Hold on to your tails. Don't
Wait, do I
you
have
dare
5 ability points all of a sudden?
What gets out of my guard?
Everyone all right?
Define all right.
I think we gotta look at whatever's keeping us from Drax.
You saw
Yeah,
simply
no.
a
He was
spawn.
in
That
the
black
Infinity
stuff.
War. That's the first time I
Saw
met him.
something like it in my promise.
There will be more. We have merely moved
Not the
deeper
Infinity War,
within
I'm
its
sorry.
domain.
Speaking
Secret
of
Wars.
which,
Or was it the Infinity Gauntlet? It was
that
one of the
Drax's
Infinity
wife?
things. Hello, Kira.
I think so. Hovat.
and this must be
Good
Drax's
evening.
home.
How you feeling, buddy? We're traipsing around Drax's mind.
You two certainly took your time.
Only
Good,
fools
good.
rush.
Good to hear it. Glad to hear it.
Come, my love. Let us go inside.
Bow, bow,
Drax,
bow.
buddy.
Your words are wasted wind.
Easy, all right. I got this.
Yes, I'm a
Come on, big guy.
wordsmith.
I know you can hear me.
Why do you haunt me?
Wow, did you not use the handrail?
We're gonna lose him again.
It's me, buddy. Stormlord, remember? We're all here.
You're stronger than
Do
this,
not bother me,
Drax.
Peter Quill.
on, you
I
big
must have
Don't
relations
leave
with
me
my
alone
wife.
with Quill.
Drax, dinner is ready.
That's not Hovat. You gotta let her go.
Yeah, right? I remember Adam Warlock is in Juggernaut's
know.
ending
You ask.
in the Marvel Superheroes fighting game. And he's in the War of the Gems SNES game. Once again, Star Wars fails.
Here we go again.
All right, seek and destroy, just like last time.
Make haste. The maw means to
Search
snatch.
her!
Cannot continue.
And destroy! No, he switched fucking... That's my own fault, though. I changed the way the thing controls, and I still fucked it up. Bitch, we have been fighting for 8 seconds. Give me a
on
minute,
it.
alright? Oh, okay. I thought it is a set amount of damage. Okay.
Don't pop a blood vessel! I don't know either. We can't just keep chasing Drax.
Sure we can.
What's wrong, Woberry? Don't like swarms of stuff?
All right, that should do it. Or not.
Or not, yeah. Alright. Fine.
We're working on it, man!
Look out!
Oh, there are so many more of these than I thought there were. Oh, I should have used Rocket's new thing. I'm an idiot. Of course I have it. I love that goddamn thing so much.
How's that one a can of worms? Slice and dice! We're working on it, man!
Oh boy. Well, this is starting to feel like a Bloodborne mission. Can I melee these assholes? Oh, I can ground pound them. This changes everything.
We can't just keep chasing Drax.
Oh yeah, all those years of doing this in Silent Hill are finally paying off. Oh shit! When did that pop up?
Endless entropy. Cease this charade!
Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't read the old, I haven't read the Infinity War in ages.
Maybe it's not all bad.
Like, maybe not since the
I don't see any
80s.
new promise, at least.
We are an empty eternal echo. Naked nothingness.
Not helping. Hobo wizard. All right, everyone just split up and look for a way out. Or forward, or
What?
whatever.
I lose a bet if I die in a dark pit.
It was alone in a dark pit.
Drax! Come on, buddy. I know you can hear me.
This ain't flarkin' funny.
I know you're in a dark place right now.
Literally.
But we're not
Not as
gonna
dark as the
give
one
up.
we're in.
Just point us in the right direction.
Okay, I have hit a wall of some sort.
I can't believe that worked.
Let's go. Part of him is still with us, I'm sure of it.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech planned, Peter.
That makes two of us.
Hey, buddy.
Why are you doing this? You not leave me be.
We kind of need
Trust us,
you.
Drax. We're trying to help.
By destroying my home.
Your blissful ignorance is an ignoble pursuit.
Easy, Shakespeare.
Thank you, Adam.
I got this.
Come on. You don't really want to stay in this dark hole?
I would endure the depths of Sarduth to be with my family.
Yeah, but they're not really your
Drax,
family,
now.
bro.
It is time to eat.
Look, I get it, man. They seem really special.
They are the only thing
And she
that
is
matters.
a piece of ass.
My Hovat was the most fearless mate I've ever known.
And I got around.
She brought me peace even during times
Welcome
of
back,
war.
sir.
My Cameria. My innocent little Cameria. She was the best of us both. Despite her meager stature, they both were. They were.
Wow, the mocap on this seems a lot better.
My family is gone. What sits before me?
Lie.
I don't know. But it's not real. It ain't good.
It is a perversion, fed by desperation.
Without it,
So this thing had about a 20-minute
I will
update
have nothing.
before we started playing. That's why I was late. So I'm hoping there's some bug fixes in here.
I cannot be alone again.
You're not alone, man. We're here for you.
You cannot
We've
satisfy
almost
my
seen
carnal
Drax.
needs, Peter Quill.
But it gets easier if you surround yourself with the right people.
Yeah, you're right. He has no nipples.
Groot said some mushy stuff. Let's just pretend I said it too. We're a team.
Papa? Are you okay?
Best of all.
Join us, Drax.
It's not her.
I must kill them to prove they are not real.
Are you hurt, Papa?
Talk to us, love.
Confessing to simulacrums probably isn't healthy.
I will cherish the time.
I doubt
that we
the
had,
real ones had purple glowing eyes either.
and not resent the time that we lost.
The promise, this religious cult, gives you...
Shall love and honor you both.
He fucking killed him.
Always.
It gives you a mental image of what you lost, like your deepest desire. Quill with his mom and having the Guardians be a family. They haven't revealed... I imagine for Rocket it was Lila, and I believe for Gamora it would be Nebula, since she's supposed to be dead in this thing. Uh-oh. But Drax is the only one that kind of yielded to it. And so he was possessed in the real world. This whole thing has been about freeing Drax's
How you
mind.
doing, big guy? You okay?
I am of sound mind, thanks to you all. I owe amends for my lapse in judgment.
Hey, you don't owe us squat. Ain't none of us perfect. It's kind of our thing.
How much do you remember?
Great darkness
All of it.
grew with every lie that I swallowed. The longer I remained with my family, the more certain I became that I could never leave. Peter Quill, your child is in danger. If her pain is half my own, the darkness may consume her entirely.
Not if I can help it.
We gotta be smart about this. There's a whole lot of converted between us and her.
Whole lot of that black blorf, too. And anyone want to tell me why Harry Hobo was able to suck it up?
Morrison, why that thing looked like him?
Because it is me.
Uh-oh. Somebody got his comic suit on. Oh, not really. But he did shave. He's like supposed to be one of the most powerful beings in the galaxy, right? Like he is going to be the baddie in the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie. They just cast him. Or no, they just cast the Silver Surfer. They had already cast him.
Hey,
All right.
Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight and your understanding unimportant.
Can I shoot him? Come on, let me shoot him.
Hey, we're in this together, and Smart Money says it's gonna be a tough fight.
Even in earnest, you underestimate.
So, anything you can tell us about what we're up against will be a plus.
Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark...
Such was my celestial solitude. Power without purpose, until uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox, I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
Oh,
A
that's
ship full of
Mantis.
sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing.
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. They worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where
Mantis
this
is the
going.
Phoebe Buffet of the Guardians of the Galaxy Friends episode.
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools, fit for feasting. Hubris
It's
may
Magus.
hunger.
Okay.
A cancerous craving called Magus.
Oh, that makes sense.
What did it want?
Complete devotion. I too heard this voice, and could hear nothing else.
Adulation, flagellation, gorged with grief and consternation.
I told you this was the scary part.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Oh, so
Rip
he
it
has an
out?
Infinity Stone.
How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone
That
from
was
my
the
skull,
that was the Soul Stone
excise
on
the
the ship.
evil entangled within.
Translation, you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it! Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and is now taking over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think
That's a good point.
I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Corell was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corell.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul may be snared by the stone.
And when did your
Chained
daughter
to the
start
child.
dressing like Jill Valentine?
I mean, we could get her back.
Essence can be retained but not restored. Her echo acts as anchor, manipulated by Magus to deceive the daughter.
So it's like Corell said. Nikki needs to accept her death.
His feet is
Which
not so
is what
easily
Drax
done.
just did.
Its appetite is insatiable.
Excuse me.
If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest.
Jesus
Why
Christ.
didn't you just say that?
Because I have never seen Lost Boys.
So step one, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
So,
Not to join
Thanos
the
is
Golden
dead,
Downer, but how are we supposed to find her?
and the
What
stones
do you-
are still around.
Oh,
I have no idea what
Lord.
continuity this is.
What's going... Oh, Flark.
Uh-oh.
They've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
This is so not good. Hey, Bubba. Nowhere to run.
Now,
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
these are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you.
No, you are not. Oh, Mantis is an empath, but she's also a multiversal plane. I'm not sure if she's a nexus or not, like a fixed point in the multiverse. In this continuity, it seems like it, but they didn't go in and explain it or anything. She just kind of sees all.
You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have brought to rest me among such a motley crew.
God, this guy makes Thor look,
Did he?
humble.
Did he take my room?
That's alright, it smells like llama.
Yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
He has assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
First off, does Drax have guns? Second off, Adam Warlock could
Wouldn't bet on
disintegrate
Peter
us with
winning
a
that
thought.
fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
You don't remember?
If you can call it that.
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village. And then the cold darkness of the promise devouring my soul. Until you found me.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Jesus, did he miss a
Are you
lot.
okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this Celestial
Whoa!
Madonna.
Gamora's blade just
She's one of the
flew to
few
her.
people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Okay, I wanted to pet the llama, but they won't let me pet the llama.
Kinda glad Loop
I
the
think-
Loop stayed on Lamentus. My ears were ringing from all her nonsense.
I prefer Mantis's nonsense to Warlock's.
The Golden Man is perfectly intelligible.
Sure, his words make sense. I'm just having trouble with all the pathos.
Yeah, like
And the
what's with
alliteration.
The dramatic wardrobe change. Who sleeps in a cocoon and owns a cape?
Capes are nice. I actually dig the cape.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It would be my honor to fight beside you.
Ah.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got
I
ourselves
think I
a
have
nice
5
church
points to
butt-kicking
spend.
party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttocks-striking celebration.
Alright, oh, wrong button. Yeah, we have 5 ability points to fuck around with. Did that open up the 5th level one for everybody? Hold on a minute. No. Okay, you have to get all 3. Do I want that, or do I want to give Gamora her stagger wave? I think I like that better. So they're all going to develop a 4th ability.
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentis.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those
Is that fucking fridge open again?
Not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
Come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved our lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
They rode and saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, well, save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. It's more fun crafting my stuff, but I'll lend you a paw.
Alright, what do we got? Oh, I never got Charge Shot. I was trying to use Charge Shot the whole time and I couldn't do it. I was getting pissed off. This is obviously something you're supposed to do early on, and it probably shows weaknesses. I'm just short to get that and that scan thing. But this takes priority.
On it, and finished.
Alright.
This work is worth more than your worth, Quill.
Spoke to Drax, spoke to Gamora. Where is Groot in all of this? I want to talk to him before we talk to Warlock, and then we can get the fuck going.
I don't think that's where Golden Boy went to.
He's in your
I
cabin
know.
If you're looking for him, Peter.
I know.
I'm actually looking for Groot.
Hey, that one's from Lamentis. Does that mean it's a sacred plant? Groot, did you steal a sacred plant from Lamentis?
Now, there is a secret passage to my room.
We'll have to patch that tunnel.
Oh, I was gonna sneak in up on Adam Warlock and go boo. He not only took my room, he fucking locked the door? That prick!
Hey, Warlock, open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
The alliteration.
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely
I don't
wit
remember him
and
being
moxie.
alliterative like this.
You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
I don't remember him being this big of a prick.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure,
Sure.
man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Manus do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
Oh, that's what
why
this
he's
is about?
doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
But it
So,
can create the
we
illusion.
can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
And farewell.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
Are you eating anything? Alright.
My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place?
Really?
Where? Oh, there's Groot. What are you doing, buddy?
Did you reach Cosmo?
Yeah.
It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over a station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
Alright. Let's get to nowhere. I do not have a good feeling about this. Oh, that was
That
abrupt.
explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the true of a divine promise?
We have.
Yikes.
My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
Jesus Christ, this thing warps nowhere.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Oh, I think the religious
Raker
zealots
rallies
shut down the
regiments
titty bars.
while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
He's a man of assholishness.
Let's
At
just
least
hope
this time
that
we
he can
landed
keep the
near where
church
we're going.
busy while we look for Nikki.
Think you'd be able to bluff your way through security, Muscles?
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
So,
He's a
final
dick.
showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Oh, you got something else to say
Just so
anymore?
you know, I'll do everything I can to save your girl. I know it's important to you.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back.
Pet the llama.
So, what happens if we find Goldie, but he's all beat up?
Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't have any lingering effects from the promise.
I know the evil it conceals. Magus and the church must be stopped.
Alright. What's up, Groot?
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that.
Same here. Can't wait to whoop some robe flarkers.
Okay.
Your kid sure got herself in a
This
deep,
sure
Quill.
feels like
Her
a
mom
final
died,
mission type
man.
thing.
If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying. Gotta make the Flarkers pay for what they did to Nowhere. And Contraxia. And all the killing and converting and stuff.
Good, I'm glad you're motivated.
You're actually gonna miss Choke?
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Are we fighting or are we talking?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
All hail the matriarch.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something
Oh, we didn't
is
get the latest
wrong.
update.
These heretics must be stopped! Attack!
Oh, for fuck's sake. That didn't even... Wrath of Kata. Okay.
Meet your maker!
That one's gonna hit way harder! Heads up!
Motion VMAX!
Danger crew, Rocket! What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Rejoice, for you shall be returned!
This asshole.
Let's see that sword!
I'm on it!
The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat!
Really? He gets that kind of fucking range, huh? Alright, where the fuck is this country? The fucking sniper rifle?
We're all to run!
Rocket! Nuke him!
Rip them up, Drax! High!
everyone but us!
What's next, Peter?
Fucking kill this guy. That's what's next.
This flatnard's sucking up all my shots!
I'll be your wingman anytime.
Oh, he did not expose that.
Throw that, Drax! Another promise destroyed!
The roaming one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
I am trying to
Why I'm
destroy.
shooting him? Thank you.
Wacko's better prey their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
I wonder if they'd be hiding shit here.
Give it a yank, Drax.
Nothing stays still forever. Assuming we find the girl, how do we sever her connection with Magus?
You don't. The cocoon boy ain't around to suck it up afterward.
We'll just have to reason with her.
Yes, she seemed very reasonable. Do I see any other shinies?
The rift's the end of the known universe, bud. Don't see how it figures into anything.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an excess of it stored here.
No. Okay. Oh, so these are all faith batteries? Oh, ready. What's this? Oh. Derp. Anything? No. Okay. Oh. There's a console. Sometimes elevators work and sometimes they just... you need to interact.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all religious artifacts.
Boy, it really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me
That's for
most
sure.
of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
Actually, not a difficult
They got
choice. now that I
flarking
think about it.
faith batteries everywhere.
Just like Palace Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Everyone quiet. We got company.
Well, what do we do? Do I just trip on this thing for the whole time? What do we do? Are we trying not to get into a fight? Okay.
like nowhere the way it
More
was.
batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead.
Do we even have 100
especially
units
after
at
we
this
saved
point?
Nikki.
Okay, so I can give somebody their level 4. Let's do that. Thank you, Kirok. Have a good night. Where are we here? I mean, the only one left is Groot. Everybody else has got everything pretty much intact. Huh.
I had a contact here rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shudupun. Hoots, maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave Groot the creeps.
Oh, come on, game. Oh, I gotta do this. Okay. I'm thinking it was Drax.
With Puck. He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save her.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady.
Smuggler outfit. Okay. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, through here.
Over here!
You know, they can make
Looks
these
like we can squeeze
advancement
through.
cracks
We
a
must be close to
little
Manlo's
easier
bar.
to see.
Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What?
Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
Why
What
not?
about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there.
Okay.
Any ideas, Gamora? Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos.
Oh boy.
Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long?
Oh god, Gamora, a little patience, please.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
They really fucked no. I can't believe nowhere is this
Wonder
fucked
if
up.
any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. Not align himself with the gravity flare.
We hope not.
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep it busy.
That's not what I...
No, I'm on board now, Quill. It's a solid strategy.
Nearly complete.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Okay, but is this a secret or is that a secret?
Whoa. Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign.
Probably.
The Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Wait, how did he move the whole Emporium?
It was a ship.
Huh. Never would have guessed it from the inside.
Huh.
Maybe it's more of a shuttle. Groot's right. We're getting distracted.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Nikki had Warlock's Soul Stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's
I don't
out
think
there
the
using
stones
this
are
like
inherently
stone's
evil
power
or
for
good.
himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Well,
Ironic, if you think
we might
about
have to, you know, fulfill their purpose. I can't believe how much they
Our
fucked up
level of
nowhere.
cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Is that the one she lost as a kid? Could Nebula be here?
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati!
Oh, okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy, save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier. The movement must not be stopped.
More churchies dropping in. That's it. We finally snapped. Wait for us.
There are more arriving!
What? Tell me I didn't dodge that, motherfucker.
What's going on?
She's having PTSD, so it's okay.
Whatever happened to not running in?
Send it their way, Drax!
What's next, Peter?
Go get him, Drax.
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
Man, some of the grunts animation is a little wonky.
Then put him in a body bag. Problem? Solution.
Wow. Rockets joined Cobra Kai.
Running in. Football Flarkment? Nah, can't be that easy.
Crush him, Drax!
I don't know.
What is next, Peter Quill? That was last one! Charge!
Half the time when I recharge that thing, I'm shooting it at the wrong section. What are you two doing?
Keep your breathing room, Groot!
Quill, we might have a problem.
Where the hell is everybody?
He just went bonkers.
Oh. Gamora? He's already dead!
You? Good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why?
Don't ever
Some more
forget who
children
she
to be
is.
sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church.
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa.
No, I'm pretty sure she's
Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Ritakin hand.
Dude.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing.
And the one I saw wanted
One who would
hugs and
never stop
snuggles.
unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi,
No,
I'm
it is a
Gamora.
conversation
I murdered my
finisher.
sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on
Literally
your team?
4 of us.
A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on. All things considered.
Look at my hair. I'm a monster.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves
But she likes to be a part of the
us.
team. Make her sing again.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like, I'll give you like. Can
I
we
am
just
Groot.
move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This
Harlot
is
of Thanos.
excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Oh, and they just show up. Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Incoming! Rocky! Fireworks! This combat is sure to draw the warlock's attention!
Oh boy. Wow, his animation is wonky as fuck.
We ain't gonna see him again. No way!
What happened to this thing's animation?
They are coming at us from everywhere!
Drax, little help.
I get it first! Hey, I wish we had one of their big chariots!
I believe he will find us!
Can't even scratch that thing!
Do your thing, Drax!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
This won't hurt! Much!
They grabbed the long...
A giant robot is stumbling! We must put it down!
Oh, Jesus. Gamora just chopped his fucking arm off with nothing.
Kid Mia, we're barely denting this thing!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
I dodged that.
Drop her! I said drop her! Put down another fanatic!
Some that weirdos deserve it!
Our blows seem insignificant!
Show us some muscle!
Perish! Ha ha! Look who's flirting with the assassin!
Oh, man.
Hold up, Rocket!
This has got my name on it!
Up you get, big guy!
That big robot is a serious problem!
Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
I will make him choke with his lies!
Slash it, Gamora!
I'll enjoy
You
this!
just messed with the wrong Italian!
Ain't nothing getting through!
Wait, how did she get hurt? She was doing her super.
Still can't believe you killed Nebula!
Why is Groot up there?
To be done. Well, unleash me onto these two face me!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
About time! So we can forget what I just said, right?
If I buy you a drink, will you tell us how it happened?
Oh, wow! Remind me not to piss off Groot!
We must strike the large one with more force!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it
Like
down!
infinite.
Let's get to the bridge.
term you're looking
Cosmos
for
Tower is
is
the quickest
infinite.
way.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
That seems long enough for a bridge.
Unless it crumbles when it falls.
Drax?
We'll see.
I have been eager to topple something over.
You know, something I should point out in this game I haven't touched on yet is the voice acting.
You know,
ridiculous.
I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kind of miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Really? A faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
Wait, what? Oh, here we go.
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
I have to brave the flames to get more shinies. Hold on. Okay. Now I can go.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for literature!
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hey, it's One-Armed Jack.
The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be
Well,
the
why
light
didn't she
with
give
that
you a new
dark
arm?
monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Oh, hey, it's about time you shut up, Adam.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
Dude, I'm Adam fucking Warlock. What do you...
It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
I think we've gone past that point. Wait, this dude is that powerful?
Oops.
Wait, Rocket, why did you do that?
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump. Did you see Raker's face when he showed up? Hold fast! Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh, we got a floater.
So he gets to just go around healing his pals! Oh man! That got hurt! There was this great Everyone's been most at market sniper! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
Oh, come on.
This one mocks our every effort! Of course it was easier to get to before!
Stay away from the edges! Get the point?
Lay down this cover fire to get you across! Branch out, Groot! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us! Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution! My great strength goes underutilized! I got all these toys, I'm just dying to use! It's a breathing room, Groot! This'll work!
Whoa.
We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead! Lob it at him, big guy!
Come here.
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here! What now?
Where the hell is this asshole? Oh, he's all the way up there.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
I swear, if Warlock kills Raker before I get a chance...
Wait. Oh, fuck me.
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths! Took down one of the Nova Corps nut jobs!
Who is shooting at me still?
Now. Music to my ears!
Of course. There we go.
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Alright.
So many loud look! Golden Boy and Uniflarker are still at it!
Wow.
We're sitting ducks! You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
food.
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge
Any
recruitment
ideas?
drive after this.
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there. You save me one.
No promises!
God damn it.
We approach the dog's tower!
Head on a swivel!
Deadliest woman
We
incoming!
don't stand a chance! Stay away from the edges!
Halfway there.
Prepare yourself, Fiend! Crap! Now it's Nova!
Where the fuck is Rocket and Groot? Oh, fuck you.
Been too
Drax is
long
literally
since I
stabbing
blew
you.
something up.
I will toss them to their deaths! Well, I guess
Sheesh.
Goldie survived that jump!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter! Past time someone got stabbed!
Oh, hey, we got
I am trying to destroy!
I swear, if Warlock kills Raker before I get a chance!
Destroy!
So many
Draw the fire while I just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that.
The Warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show. Ready?
really?
Oh, you rocket! Man! I totally laid out that psycho soldier! I am having some
too
difficulty!
Wait, what?
Oh, crap!
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seeing stars!
I apologize for my carelessness.
Go get him,
Jesus Christ, I
Tiger!
almost dodged right off the fucking thing.
My guy keeps dodging my shot!
I'm good! Let's get back to it!
What is next, Peter Quill? Gamora, slice him up!
Any last words?
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump.
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Rocket! Safety's off!
So many lousy angles to cover!
I will flank them!
Come down here and fight me!
Okay!
What's
We gotta
insane?
get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge!
Oh, yeah.
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. You see the
Jesus
look on
Christ,
his
Rocket.
face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Wriggle rear! His perfect posterior! His champion cheeks!
You know, it would be mean, but Adam's kind of a dick.
Let's not add to our problems!
Where did they go?
Of course it was easier to get to before.
Too close! Rock and roll, Rocket! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump! The Warlock is more valuable than I believe!
Feel this?
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment! Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the whatever they called it.
The full Clarkman!
Oh, Jesus,
That was not the
even-
game!
That was like unfair.
Stay away from the edges! This has got my name on it!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across!
Oh, I can't hit him?
Make sure you don't
Get over
fall
here.
off.
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
That didn't sound too confident, Rocket.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull
We
that
heard you the first
sorcerer's
10 times,
insides
Gamora.
to the outside.
We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice? This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket!
Blades, my own hands and feet.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look! They're still out!
At least our guy seems to be winning. Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's charm. Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
We sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need
Here we
another
are.
reminder to buy Calyx cream.
Thank you, Groot. What's that over there? Oh, it's probably just one of those trap things. Okay.
What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong. But what good is strong against ridiculous,
He wields an
unrelenting
infinity
fire
stone.
power?
Could you stop a turbulent ocean with your bullets?
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the
Oh
bridge.
boy.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me!
What?
Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about
Aw.
this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it?
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
No.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
Yeah,
I won't
I'm
give
her
up on her
biological
either.
father, and she
Nor will
barely
I.
knows me.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it. Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
Okay, sorry. Oh, what have we? What? Oh, that's the group bridge. Never mind. Okay. Guardians of Galaxy. I need to go walk.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn. And And the brainwashing cult. How dumb are these Flarknards to even fall for full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah.
Yeesh.
Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
You okay?
Yet, Oak is being exposed to the promise.
Take these off, people!
These belligerents do not stand a chance!
Nobody kicks the dog on my watch! Throw that, Drax! Taking short off of these caucus creeps!
The fuck is hitting me?
Form of a new one!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
We gotta keep them off Cosmo!
Holy shit!
Blitz him, Rocket!
They will not touch him!
Hit him down, Groot!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
Nowhere Security's in big trouble after this! They'll be building a statues for this! Save your nice words for later, Quill! If there's any of them left,
You know what?
guys, huddle
This is the
up!
time we need to huddle up.
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us!
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a Flarkin supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Die, fiends!
We are!
Blow him up!
I'm
What would
ready!
I
Just
do
find me
without
an
you,
opening!
Rocket?
You got this one!
This is how it's done!
Oh shit, there's another one here.
Remember
Okay.
us saving his tail here!
God, the animation is
Remind
just
him
fucking
later!
flarked.
Stop him short, Groot! Just buy him some time to recover! Broke another cultist! Nobody kicks the dog on my watch!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
What's next, Peter?
Man, nothing I'm doing hurts them.
Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver!
Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
Release her at once, or face the destroyer! Die with honor!
That thing completely drains my shield.
This foe will not break so easily!
Gamora! Got that!
Wow. Okay, that was.
This means there's no nowhere resistance!
That's one big, bad, scudding robot! Wipe them out! Dog is not dead yet!
Dodge this!
Why does the dog not mind blast them? Root them!
I don't think he's in there no
The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Things built tough! We need to really pile it on!
Rocket! Blast him!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Need your help here, buddy!
This one's defenses are formidable!
We gotta
Oh, he
keep
just
him
gets to
off
do this all the time?
Cosmo!
Nowhere
Easy on your
Security's
feet,
in
big guy.
big trouble after this!
File your complaint later!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
There we go. Jesus. Guardians of Galaxy. I am
Fuck
not
you
happy.
doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so was Drax. And I ain't going inside this flea bag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Oh, this isn't good. The Professor Xavier canine.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the mutts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain? His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Duma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. Ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not at time that matter. Same reason Katardian, not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
It's kind of creepy.
By met you mean I saved your bark, then? Yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
That's easy for you to say. You
It's
abandoned it
not about rock.
20 years ago.
Is about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You
but they
missed
sent you into space.
someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Too late.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katatian who lost hope to quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy, you tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
He has puppies?
Sick 'em, boy!
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's
Right.
get to the vortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers. Gah!
Cosmo changed the code.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
Wait, is this another hole in the floor, or is this a thing? Okay.
Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
The Flark was that?
You know,
An earthquake?
stuff.
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Okay, camera.
The way the church spreads their faith tech everywhere, it's like some weird disease.
Groot says if it's a disease, it's a pretty one. He likes the colors.
I've seen enough gold to last a lifetime.
Really?
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
Raker said Nikki chose nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting that one go.
But that means Magus chose it. Probably because of the Cortex and how it can provide instant access to all believers everywhere. So we're gonna shut the door in its ugly face, ruin its big day, and kick it when it's down.
I can get behind that.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi here.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church goods between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaining power of security, where his pups are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pups too.
Gotcha! Be careful up there, buddy. That giant brain train!
I slid right fucking into it.
Think this stuff's flammable?
Probably the most horrible way to die on nowhere!
Pods, Peter Quill!
Can we try not to blow its mind?
If it weren't for that fancy pants Nova Corps armor, I
Rodent is
swear!
being overwhelmed!
You all but said it! Let's kill this guy! Like a hot knife! Those mines are gonna be an issue! Help me out here!
The enemy proves persistent!
Thought we lost you for a second.
Of course.
Hey, Quill!
Oh, they're just gonna keep throwing these things at me.
Smoke the rocket!
We're violating so many nowhere codes.
Is that thing just gonna sit on top of her?
I can't think straight with that Nova Corps idiot tossing all these mines around! I am wounded!
Might want to check on that, Peter!
I'm dying
I'm
over
ready!
here.
Get back in there, Tag! Peter! Can you get to him?
You ain't getting rid of me that easy!
Don't mention it!
Battlefield is way too busy with all these mines!
Yeah, no shit.
Bet you've never felt so alive, though! Stay clear of the mines!
What's next, Peter?
Ding ding! Round 2!
My vengeance!
Buy some time! The sooner we get off this train, the better!
Is this even safe to walk on? Order up!
This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle!
I'm good.
Ain't no bad places for your people!
Scary lady! Right!
Quill just got nuked! Hilarious!
I love it. I love getting stun locked and killed. It's just fucking great. You cunts. Although I think that was the first death tonight, so still ahead of the game. Come on. You gotta reload one battlefield. It's not that fucking hard.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Gorsha's death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaking power of security where his pops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pops too.
Gotcha! Be careful up there, buddy!
Come, fools! Come die on this brain!
Oh, bullshit!
The sorcerer's buzzing words are persistent!
Open invitation, people! Ain't gonna snap out of that one!
Oh, I can get rid of the mines.
We should take him out!
What's down that giant brain drain?
Never fails. I stop for 1 second.
I seem to be bleeding my own blood! I am not accustomed to being vulnerable.
These bombs
When
are
possible,
way too
circumvent
crowded!
electrical hazards!
Barely a flesh wound! You'll be fine!
I say time for a little dump those protective Clark off! Somebody call for a timeout!
You're a big guy!
Peter! Can you get to him?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, Gamora!
I see it!
The assassin has sabotaged the large one's equipment!
Get, little buddy!
Drax, toss it!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
More room to pick up!
Thanks, Peter!
That's why I'm here!
I shall break their bones!
Oh. Bonk.
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Drax, little help, Peepo?
Readily.
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Cool, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lungs.
Oh, yeah. I know.
He's a little gullible.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
Can I get to over there? Where was those thingies? Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Whoa. Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of nowhere. Looks
Ooh.
like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
The giant head does not have feet.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I am Groot.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Everything is
Scoping.
pertinent.
I don't know what's more dizzying in this place. Looking up or looking down.
This place smells weird.
Brains go sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Eucrea
What's that?
is the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
Ain't this a nice bench? Perfect for tinkering.
Alright, what do we got left to do here? I think it's
There
finally
you
time
go.
we do this.
Doing, done. So, about
Thank
my
you, Rocket.
raise.
Probably should have done that a little earlier.
I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look after themselves, but
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it. Oh, what a
You were
thing.
saying Gamora? I'm
Done
sorry,
for
we
you.
cut you off. I thought he just said Grey Long wasn't a thing.
and all those towers and pods.
There ain't no zone in here, so could be anything. My baby.
You,
What's up, Rocket?
Okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
Oh, I thought they were all standing here because this is where we were going.
He wants to know what could have decapitated a Celestial.
Likely it was an exceptionally large blade.
Ugh, I never want to meet whoever was wielding it.
Okay.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everybody.
The church accepts no bribes. They seek only submission.
What is it, through there we're supposed to go?
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex, one of the most powerful artifacts in the known universe.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it. While the rest of you flee, it would be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. And this is Flarkin nowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Or any of us. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
Alright.
A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
They've got big tanks everywhere!
Cosmo better cut us in on the salvage profit!
Where's this asshole throwing grenades from?
Up until we've dismantled the church! Freeze! I will find new ways to kill you!
Fight Drax!
That was not helpful.
Drax likes to get his hands dirty!
Peter Quill, the little one seeks attention!
Hold on! I got you! Looks like you need a little help! Breathing room, Groot! Drax, don't block!
I will enjoy this!
That's funny, I thought that was supposed to heat shields.
Yeah, they keep flying in more creeps. I'll keep putting bullets in them.
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice. They shoot.
Yeah,
we
really.
shoot.
All right, Groot. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Watch out for quakes.
You alright there, Drax?
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do. All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic
Really?
of you.
Trying not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do
Jesus
the honors?
Christ.
Totally. Watch this.
Surprise, Scutfuckers! Don't forget, we're a team!
Give me a target and I'll cut it down!
How many times
God
have
damn
I
it.
saved your butt now?
Take heed!
Fuck, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Thanks, buddy!
This is bringing back war memories!
We're about to walk into a nightmare. I know it.
How wars are fought! I have seen the worst in my own mind!
What fucking hit me?
Whole lot of pain coming your way! Purple glow does not make their skulls harder to crack!
Have to be done! To the bone!
My mind fills with rage! Oh man! You guys are in big trouble!
Aim at
I
one!
love how they just charge into my gun.
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
I have slain the believer!
Feels like I could aim in any direction and hit something!
Never see it coming!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying!
Just don't shoot me in the back, okay?
Got a feeling we ain't gonna like what's on the other side of this!
The whole church here?
I have seen their worst in my own mind!
Everybody showed up for this one!
I can't even fucking lock onto this cocksucker.
Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
I'll try to talk Nikki down if she's in there!
Last time someone got stabbed! Cut to pieces!
Time for the big gun! Let's show them they messed with the wrong frickin' team!
They ain't seen our business card!
Would somebody fucking kill this shit cunt?
Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate! Whole lot of pain coming your way! Wizard! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
Just show me what to ventilate!
Roof! Show them your roof!
Haven't had a brawl like this since the war!
My great
Yeah, no kidding.
That was awesome!
This has got my name on it!
Sometimes Peter reminds me of Come to Canada.
If we see Raker in there, he's mine!
Ready!
Oh Christ, who invited this cocksucker?
Light him up, Rocket! Creeps are coming from everywhere!
I wasn't expecting so many of them!
Sit tight, you all! Prepare for pain!
Okay.
These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now! This may be a problem!
My knuckles failed to crack this metallic carapace! The assassin has fallen! Deep breath! Help is on the way! Need a hand?
What's
Caution!
next, Peter?
Whole lot of pain!
Wait, is Groot hurt? Oh, he's.
Hang in there, bud! Will! Do something! What's next, Peter? We're barely scratching the big fish!
I will not be bested so easily!
Don't get it, Tiger! Ouch! That's gotta hurt!
How is he still standing?
He's a tough little bastard, I'll give him that.
String them up, Groot! Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
Hey, good!
More for the bloody
Something
Reapers!
to find!
riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Marvelous.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Put it in me mode.
Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Keep an eye out for Nikki. We get her away from these wackos, then worry about finding Warlock, Mantis, and whoever else.
I have faith your spawn will be saved.
Let's not use the F word.
We're not gonna lose her again.
Yeah, the music is still acting like there's something going on. Okay, that's where we're going. Oh, fair enough.
Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex? They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there, but how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
Where's the Warlock?
Pounding the pulp out of Raker, hopefully.
Incoming attack! Root, you're up!
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand.
Thanks, Gamora!
That one's redirecting fire! Don't shoot!
The priest is
How the
boosting his
fuck was I
runs!
supposed to dodge that?
Your magic will not save them, wizard!
Put a target on him!
The flyer's healing the others!
We
Well,
should
that's not
switch to
fair.
the hard stuff! Next time, you're on your own! I can't believe they enslaved the Continuum Cortex! I mean, we've all thought about it, but still!
Oh, fuck you. God forbid you try to actually figure out what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Alright, second death of the night. I'm dying in this game way too often. It's it's a little annoying. It's always cheap too. It's always like off screen. It's supposed to slow down time when you scan.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
Do not cut into that cable unless you want to be the deadest woman in the whole galaxy!
Let's unplug them one by one!
Look! The Elite One's mending his allies!
Well, that's not fair!
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her! That did something! Look at the hand!
Alright! One down, 3 to go!
Still no sign of the unibrow!
How the fuck do I even... Oh, okay. Cocksuckers with these mines are so out of freaking control.
I can't believe they enslaved the Continuum
Wait, what happened?
Brace yourself!
How do we get to the last one? I missed it.
Working on it!
Work faster!
Look! The sorcerer heals his ilk!
Been
There
too
they go.
long since I blew something up! Put a target on him!
Don't hit that boosted one or we'll get bombarded!
The sorcerer fills me! I have to be so here we go! Oh no! I might need
Okay.
some help!
Come on, Rocket. Groot. Oh, I think Groot's about to learn his ultimate. I think that thing gave me the finger.
Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise
Well, have you looked in
will
the
be
mirror? Because
fulfilled.
you don't look great.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
It's a minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
Groot, watch your head. Damn, he beat Adam Warlock with one
Cortex
arm.
was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Adam Warlock got his ass kicked.
Is this
And Nikki can
him?
fly now.
The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take his other arm off.
Damn it!
They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
All right, I'll take it back. He had a purpose for shooting him in the ass. Achievement unlocked. Nowhere to run. Complete chapter 12.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastan Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on. Hold on. Got him. Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
Not getting away this time.
What are you gonna do when you catch them? Hello, computer. Actually, we're gonna call it here tonight. Because it's almost 1. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get up at 6.
Power down.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Thomas10273 on Twitch and Twitter, MSD3KNJ on YouTube, and we will see you probably tomorrow or Wednesday.
The world mind must have.
Oh boy. Oh wait, we might have to watch this. Hold on.
Come on.
All right. I guess we'll wait until we get control again. Sorry, I did the outro prematurely. So they converted the fucking Nova Core?
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Nikki's in there somewhere. There's gotta be a way.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet. Well, regrettably, we do not have one.
Guys,
not yet.
We do our best work when we're out of options. Somebody's got to have something.
Gamora?
Gamora, thoughts?
Maybe Earth has heroes that can help us?
Those guys in the pajamas?
Mighty pajamas.
Trust me, Earth hasn't caught up to everybody just yet. We need somebody with a fleet.
Yeah, that's what the Eternals is all about.
Drax.
You have royal blood. Perhaps it is time for the Prince of Spartax to return and rally his people.
You been to Spartax lately?
I have not. But Spartoid technology is well beyond...
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech. You can't even land there anymore.
It's a flaming wreck. Wait. Why is it? Oh, the thing was fighting me for a second. Groot?
And no bad ideas.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, just not that one. The snakes would shoot us in the back.
Assuming they don't shoot us in the front.
Wait, the llama's name is Cammy? Why does it keep wanting to shove my face to the right?
What about the Ravagers? You could ask for a temporary truce.
Yondu's rotting away in the kiln thanks to me.
Could bust them out.
Jailbreak the kiln. I'd rather take my chances with the church fleet.
I'll bust him out.
Yeah, I'd bet on Gamora.
As would I.
So would I, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the Ravagers scattered during the war. Any survivors are laying low or serving time in one of a dozen backwater planets. Besides, what's a pirate without a ship? Hold on. What if the Answer's been slobbering right in front of us this entire time?
What?
Peter Quill, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammy's pretty much useless to us, but she's also useless to the church. They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
How can you be certain she is not one of them?
I am Groot.
Guardians of the Gut.
Nope, she's good.
You do realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
I ain't going back.
Maybe a
in
pair of
cage.
pants.
No, but think bigger. Way bigger. The one beast that she'd want more than any other. Drax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going.
To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom!
Yeah, that's a terrible plan. Chapter 13, Against All Odds. As soon as I get control again, we'll fall.
Yeah, we're totally gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Maku 4 perpetually rain fire down upon the godless abominations that dwell below.
How fun.
I'm sure it's worse than it looks, too.
It is. Many of my people braved this same treacherous pilgrimage before me, never to return.
Mark! Hang on to something!
They're gonna make me crash land before I take control.
Show off.
Hey, if you got it...
Clark!
No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Crashing!
We are so crashing.
Whoa!
Flark!
Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Bracers!
Can we not hit all the things? Peter!
Watch out for the thing! Yeah, I got it!
Oh, Scott! Oh, Scott!
Glorious!
How are you enjoying this?
I am not! I am embracing death!
Wait, what? Are you kidding? I failed that somehow? I couldn't even control it. Ayah. Come on. Load it up so I can fail it again. I wonder if I was supposed to, like, tilt or yaw or something.
Clark!
No! No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing!
What the hell just happened? You wouldn't believe how shitty this controls. I mean, I get it, we're crashing. And it's not supposed to control well. But what the fuck? Like, I can't seem to tilt up or down very well. And the 8-minute load screens aren't making this any easier.
Clark!
No! No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing!
Okay, I have no idea how we're supposed to do this. Unless I'm tilting down too much. Maybe I need to pull up. Or I wonder if I can hit the boosters too.
Clark!
No! No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
I need to
crashing!
pull up.
These peaks are treacherous.
Whoa!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, you can't see what you're gonna hit because of the camera. This sucks.
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous, Peter Quill.
Oh, I know! I'm doing my best!
Oh! Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out!
Unfucking believable. They're trying to tilt the ship and it's not working. So I guess I gotta dive when we get to that point. I made it so much farther the first time too because I'm not thinking about it. This is a hell of a way to end a night. Oh, I'm getting fucking Mass Effect 1 flashbacks when I couldn't beat levels because of the fucking
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are
Mako.
overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are...
Whoa!
Clark!
Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Pretty sure she means all the things!
Peter!
Watch out for the thing! Yeah, I got it!
Oh, Scott! Oh, Scott!
Can we not hit all the things?
That is the objective, yes! Coming down hard! Hang on to something!
Holy shit, I did it. Jesus, that was a fucking mess.
Okay. Oh, a little bumpy, but we're all okay, right? And we're laughing. That's good.
Yeah, isn't our ship destroyed?
Perfect! This is us! This is how we park!
Well, this is how Quill parks, anyways.
We were not fated to die this day. Unless, of course, Fin Fang Foom devours us whole.
Hey, whoa, we gotta find him first. Shall we? Oh, this is insane.
This is how we park, yeah.
Okay, good. We're gonna save
That
thing.
definitely shouldn't be sparking.
We can worry about that after we catch our dragon.
Right. All right. That's it. Sorry.
Vince
Thomas
Lady
10273 on
Hellbender
Twitch and
to
Twitter.
help us bust the
MST3
church and you
on YouTube.
Before
I'll
setting
try
out
to
on
do
our
this
quest,
tomorrow night.
let
It
us
might be
rouse
Wednesday
our
night.
spirits
We'll
with
see.
Cathathian
Have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Like now.